looking out over the Roberto Clemente Bridge into downtown Pittsburgh. The Cubbies and Buccos, next. One of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their starting 9 tonight will look like this. And this lineup will have to contend with no easy assignment indeed. The man with the electric slider, left-hander Francisco Liriano. Justin Ruggiano makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Justin Ruggiano.
Hit hard. Foul.
First pitch, 7-6.
Swung on and missed there by Ruggiano, and it's 0-2 now. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Grounded, foul. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, he's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Junior Lake steps in now. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make them bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly by Walker. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
Batting third, shortstop,
Starlin Castro will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. First inning as we're just underway from Pittsburgh. Swing and a hard hit ball to second, taken by Walker. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's a 3-up, 3-down opening frame for Francisco Liriano. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. Travis Wood will be on the mound to face them. And this is a guy that needs to establish the inside part of the plate because his stuff is such that he'll have a hard time getting by if he doesn't mix in location well. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a 2-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Jose Tabata will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Ruggiano calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. After 1, no score. Anthony Rizzo leads things off now in the top half of the second.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled straight back. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yeah, not necessarily the pitch you'd expect on 3-2, but maybe that's what makes it effective. You see, they challenged him up in the zone that time, and if you're expecting something at the knees, it's tough to go up and get that.
Wellington Castillo will stand in for the first time here. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Donnie Murphy waits on deck. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Donnie Murphy will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Come on, Pirates.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Got him.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Ryan Roberts will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch coming. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. After the break, we'll see the former #1 overall pick, Pedro Alvarez, start things out. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Pedro Alvarez will stand in now as we got a couple of All-Stars from last year squaring off in this one.
Yeah, a couple of first-time All-Stars, too. Both guys coming off of great years.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Come on, Pirate.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And the Pirates have their first base hit.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. And here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Gabby Sanchez will take his cuts now. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. A runner at first with no outs here. He's running towards second. Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Jordy Mercer will stand in. Now the double steal is on here. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Ruggiano will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting 7th, second baseman
Neil Walker will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. On the ground for Castro. This could be 2. Roberts for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Nate Scherholz is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Nate Scherholz.
First offering on the way. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Easy, just settle down now.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball four.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Travis Wood.
Travis Wood will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here.
Let's go.
Hey now.
Boy, a walk and then nearly a hit by pitch there. He's having himself a few problems out there.
And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And Martin's only play is to first, so the sacrifice works there.
Well, you have to imagine that this one figures to be tight throughout the entire game. So that's a good job of getting the bunt down right there and getting that go-ahead run up to second base with just one out.
Justin Ruggiano will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. That missed. Close. It's ball two. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And that's in there on the high outside corner. 2-2 now.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. Sliders, strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. Two gone.
Boy, and in the first two games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Junior Lake will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You've got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Just overmatched him there.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's 2 walks now here in this third inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Russell Martin makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Russell Martin.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Ran it in on him there as this ball's on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Francisco Liriano will get his first shot at it here. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now a fastball's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Starling Marte will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
Swing and a line drive to left. Late is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch to him. And right back at it is Liriano as he gets ahead on the first pitch of the inning here. 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
Overrated.
Another fastball. Another called strike. 0-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And he misses there. 1-2. And this is lined into right field as that'll put him into the hit column for the first time. It's a solid single.
The catcher, number 5,
Wellington Castillo will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Donnie Murphy will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Good job, guys.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, two very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Let's go, Kyle, come on.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Well, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Now the 3-1 home. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Well, this is turning into a real dogfight now.
Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone.
And that's a nice comeback from down 3-0 to get the fly ball out. This is a guy he did not want to walk, so he made sure the next few pitches were at least in the strike zone.
Ryan Roberts will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner goes. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Jose Tabata will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Jose Tabata.
Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. There's another pitch right on the black.
And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Now here's the ball skied down the left field line. Lake will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Now here's the first pitch. Circle change, too low, ball one.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go, Pittsburgh! Here we go.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. All coming on quickly here as he makes the diving catch. And it's a sparkler to take away a hit as that ends the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. Ryan Roberts will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Ryan Roberts.
First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. It's starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Nate Scherholtz will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around.
Go, shut him down.
He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. On to first, and Scherholtz is retired for the second out.
The pitcher, number 37, Travis Wood.
Travis Wood will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Out of play. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Swing better.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and this falls in front of Tabata for a base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Justin Ruggiano will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Ball 1.
Ah.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
1-1 pitch on the way. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike 3.
Swing and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Halfway home, still no score. Gabby Sanchez will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Gabby Sanchez.
Here's one hit towards the hole. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hot dog here.
In for strike 2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now a hot shot to the left side that carries over Castro at short. It's a base hit.
And he'd been on a pretty good roll until that base hit right there. He'd set down 9 in a row, so now he's going to have to remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Neil Walker will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Two on here with one man out. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Russell Martin. Lays off 1-0.
Stay out of the double play.
Ball 2 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Stay out of the double play already.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Francisco Liriano. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5.
All right, David.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
No ball. Let's go.
Come on.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
1-2.
Wait for it.
No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Junior Lake will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th.
Junior Lake.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Fastball misses upstairs as that moves things to 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Now the 3-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits. Both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Starlin Castro will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
And this is low, ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Now he tries to dial back here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 2. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Oh, and he goes the other way with a fastball. He drives it out to deep right center field. And out of here! It's a solo home run off the bat of Starlin Castro. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And I tell you, what's impressive about this swing, in this weather, when it's this cold, you really got to get a hold of one if you're going to take it the other way in this ballpark. That's pretty darn impressive right there.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's go, Pirates!
1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Bad call.
Pitch on the way. And he's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
God damn it.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now. 3-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, I'm sure he'll say the damage is already done after serving up the lead, but you know that's good fortitude to come back with the punch out. Now, he needed that.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, Pirates, you can do it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That's a real good at-bat there.
Third baseman,
He
number
fell
8,
behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Donnie Murphy will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Bad call. Come get hit. Come get hit.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
This is hit sharply to the left side, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 1-0 Chicago. Starling Marte will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
In there, and it's 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, Byron! Here we go.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Just too many swings and misses on pitches out of the zone. Jeez, swing at strikes.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And you don't want to put this guy on as the tying run, because he'd have a ton of speed over there at first base.
Give it to him, Byron.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an atom ball.
Jose Tabata will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
All right, Byron. Here we go.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Sherholtz is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance, and that's been the big key for him.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hit the peanut.
Called strike 1 on the circle change. Good pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
And even 3-2, I don't know if you want to challenge him here. Better to put him on than to give up a solo home run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball hit hard to the left side. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Pedro Alvarez will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
McCutchen holds on base, and here's the pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Very high, 2-1.
The one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Get him on base.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Pitch misses for ball 4, so that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Gabby Sanchez will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Come on, Sanchez, let's go. Come on now.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. 2 down, runners at first and second. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. And he got him. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Melanson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
35, Mark Melanson.
Ryan Roberts will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Ryan Roberts.
Stay down now.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he's got the right approach right here. That's a fastball up, and it's on the outer half of the plate. He goes right with it and hits it hard, too, but he just couldn't quite steer it into the hole there, and it becomes a 4-3 putout.
Nate Scherholz will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's hit sharply past the mound and on into center field for a 1-out single.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Travis Wood will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Here comes the 2-0. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw on to Sanchez is in time, 2 away.
You know, in this situation, some people may say, with 1 out, why not just let him swing away? You know why you don't let him swing away? Because he's a pitcher, that's why. All you can hope for is for him to go up there and make a productive out, and that's what he did.
Justin Ruggiano will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Called strike 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Way outside. 1-2. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0-2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're up 1-0. Jordy Mercer will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
The shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to do it now for Travis Wood. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. Blake Parker is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Blake Parker.
Neil Walker will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Watch the DP! Here we go!
And a curveball in for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Therefore, it is Lake, and he's got it for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Let's go now, baby! Ninth hit here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with two away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Josh Harrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Josh Harrison.
There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll just slap the tag on the runner heading to second, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They trail this one 1-0. And Clint Hurdle's out to have a conference at home plate, so it appears we'll see a double switch here. Jared Hughes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Omir Santos will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Junior Lake will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, Junior Lake.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And it runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here he comes on 3-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison, and both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Starlin Castro will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. First pitch coming. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw gets him. 2 down. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Anthony Rizzo will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Swing and a bouncing ball now to the right side that Walker will not be able to flag down. It's a base hit.
Yeah, just a nice job of hitting that time. You can see he's got a strong top hand there. And he just hooks this one into the hole for a 2-out single.
Wellington Castillo will stand in. Base on balls his last time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Donnie Murphy will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
I can't get him to go after that slider. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Well, this is for sure the at-bat of the night so far.
And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Ryan Roberts will dig in with Cubs runners on every base and 2 men down. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they're on top 1-0. And now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Pedro Strop will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Darwin Barney is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Omir Santos will stand in now, as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Leading up for the Pirates, catcher Omir Santos.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Let's get a hit. Come on.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out.
Yeah, in the 8th inning of a one-run game, it's always important to get that first out. Put that offense on their back heels.
Starling Marte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Jose Tabata waits on deck. And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, with this guy, a walk is definitely as good as a hit, so that's probably why he's taken 3-1.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. Sherholtz is back near the stands as he hauls it in for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Jose Tabata.
Jose Tabata will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
The 2-1 home. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The center fielder number 22,
Andrew McCutcheon will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
MVP!
Now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. It remains 1-0. Tony Watson will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Nate Sherholtz will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Leading out for the Cubs, right fielder, Nate Sherholtz.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The next pitch. Fouled back. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. He'll try again 1-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
For one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
I'm not quite sure what that was all about. I don't think he knows either. That was almost in the on-deck circle.
Darwin Barney will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. And this is fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Justin Ruggiano will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. One pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And this falls in front of Tabata for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
Junior Lake will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Oh, and McCutcheon's going to nail him trying to score out at home plate.
Boy, this was lining up to be a close play. It's a base hit, and he comes up throwing, and if this ball's offline by a foot or two, I think he's in there. Instead, it is right on the money, and they nail him trying to score.
Justin Wilson will take over with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Justin Wilson.
Starlin Castro will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And a fastball runs a bit too far inside as he's got to step out of harm's way there.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3 and 2. EK, where are you going now on 3 and 2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Cubs strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Jose Veras is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 41, Jose Veras.
Andrew McCutcheon will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You don't think there's a little adrenaline flowing out there right now?
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Luckily, the right fielder gets it in quickly, though, so there'll be no further advance.
Don't know quite what happened on this one. Here it is again. I mean, this just hits him right on the heel of the glove.
Pedro Alvarez will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
McCutchen holds on base, and here's the pitch. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And they will not get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base.
A bit of a gamble right here. Remember, he represents the tying run. But this is a team that won't shy away from taking some chances. And he's into second base here with nobody out.
He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Castillo is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number one.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Gabby Sanchez will work now on getting that tying run home from second. McCutchen with his lead, now the pitch. And he takes ball one.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it,
too. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Runner at second here with one man out. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Short lead from second, now the pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
All right, a big strikeout there, and you know that keeps that tying run at second with two away now.
Jordy Mercer will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. And that misses for ball one. back with one in there for a high strike.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cubs win this one 1-0. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Travis Wood. His record is now 1-0. The save to Jose Veras.